Video calls, video conferencing, and video presentations have become the new normal. An idea that sends most of us into a blind panic. Firstly, I feel your pain. It certainly doesn't come easy to me. So we put this simple checklist together. First and foremost, to help me through this troubling process, and as a guide for us all as a how to effectively communicate while using video technology. General principles. While the technology of using a PC, a laptop, a tablet or a mobile telephone are principally the same, the outcomes are often slightly different. It is certainly worth considering the equipment that the people you are speaking to are using. I say this because if they are receiving you on a mobile telephone, the picture is much smaller, and so you sitting a distance from your device potentially makes it more difficult for them to actually see you. As a rule of thumb, if you are broadcasting from a desktop PC, you should sit an arm's length away from the screen, with the camera usually at the top of the screen at your eye level. If you are using a laptop, you should also sit an arm's length away from the screen, with the camera usually at the top of the screen at your eye level, so that you're not looking down at it. If you're using a tablet or a phone and you're holding it, again the camera should be at eye level, and you should be holding it with a slightly bent arm, ideally a forearm's distance from the screen. If you hold it further away, potentially the image becomes too small, and it becomes about the environment and not about you. You should remember that this is about you and them, and so you should fill as much of the screen as possible. Absolutely not in close-up, but a shot that is ideally mid-chest upwards with a little space above your head. Setting up the room. Ensure that background noise is kept to a minimum. The light source should be in front of you and not in shot. You don't need specialist light. Often the best light is natural light. Don't sit with a window behind you, and try to find a plain background to film against. The last thing anyone needs to see is your washing drying in the background. If you have children or pets, it's usually a good idea to keep them out of the room. For some reason, both love to join in if they can hear other people speaking. Prepare, don't plan. The best video conversations or video conferences are usually when you know what you need to get across. Simple bullet points work best. If you plan each moment, it's more likely that you will stop truly listening to the person at the other end, because you're conscious of staying on script and saying what you have planned. If you use bullet points as a guide, you can listen and respond and easily come back to your agenda along the way. Conclusion. There is no doubt that this style of communication, while helping us now, will going forward become a larger part of what we all need to do. Embracing these very simple rules has certainly helped me, and should help you also. Who knows? You may start to enjoy it.